Hey guys, Vix back here for a new video, and today I'm doing something I usually wouldn't do. In fact, I've really never done this. I've been waiting about 2 days to cool down before making this video, and I was just really mad about what happened, and I don't think you guys want to hear an unorganized rant about all of this. So to start it off, I'm no longer working with BixMC. Basically what happened is a really long story, and it has to do with an owner of BixMC, JDGames. JD and I were two friends making a server at one point. We were cool with each other, and the server was moving along well. I would be doing all of the in-game work and staff work, while JD did all of the media coverage and bringing in players. And then just 2 days ago, he threw me out like I was a piece of garbage, after I literally did everything for him. This is the dark side of JD and why you shouldn't associate with him. Guys, this is going to be a really long story, so please just sit back and listen carefully. I started working for JD when one of my friends, Blackster22, suggested me to JD. JD then messaged me and asked if I wanted to work for him. I said yes, because I do enjoy doing server work, and I wasn't actually working on any server at that point. And then after I said yes, I just started working. When I started working for him, I noticed a few things. First is that the server he currently had wasn't a well-built server. The server was a small, poorly set up survival server called JD Land. Instantly, I started suggesting changes, and those changes were made, like changing the server name in game mode. One thing I suggested to JD is to get a partnership with Host. If you guys didn't already know, JD has over 170k subscribers. So I believed that JD could easily get the partnership, but he isn't fluent in English, so it'd be hard for him to apply in the first place. So I saved him the trouble of writing out the application by writing it myself, as you can see by the screenshot. A few days later, JD received a response from Pebble saying they had accepted his partnership request, and they would be giving him the resources to build BixMC. After we got the free servers, we started to work. I started working on the server for many hours every day. I even started to buy plugins to make the server unique. I bought plugins like Superior Skywalk, GUI Plus, and Featherboard. Work on the server was going great for the most part. I started to notice after doing a lot of server work that I couldn't do it all by myself. So I requested for staff in my new server video, which you guys can see by the screenshot here. I posted the staff application link in the description. I received a few good applicants from that video, and I accepted a few of them to the staff team, but it wasn't enough. Then one day, a ton of people started joining the BixMC Discord. Apparently, JD set up a housing on Hypixel that had an active player base. He invited them all to the BixMC Discord through his housing. I'm pretty sure that JD can get banned from Hypixel and get his YouTube rank removed, because he did in fact advertise another Minecraft server on Hypixel, and he did actually get a decent amount of people in his Discord, ranging from over 200 members. But anyways, our Discord member count went up really fast after this point. And with that happening, I received a ton of staff applications. I found some really good applications and some really terrible ones, but the really good ones I accepted to the staff team. I did all their interviews and brought them all into the team. At this point, I was still pretty much doing all the work, configuring plugins, staff interviews, and staff meetings. Then JD started to mention that he only wanted one owner. I was a little confused about this and suggested him against it, because I was owner from the very beginning of the server, which was like about 2 months ago. After I suggested him against it, he said I could stay owner. Then one week I was very busy, and JD was becoming very impatient with me. He asked me what I was doing instead of doing server work. I had a legitimate reason why I couldn't get the work done faster, but he wasn't too happy with it. Flash forward to 2 days ago, and he demotes me to manager. I was really confused So I started asking him why. He told me that he only wanted one owner like before. He also said he didn't want me doing anything in game, like configuring the plugins or setting up anything on the server. He only wanted me doing staff work, which kind of made me really mad because I was doing everything on the server. I actually enjoyed doing it. Pretty much, he was taking away the amount of stuff I could do. So, in that case, I asked him to remove my bot plugins since I wasn't an owner anymore. He didn't remove them though. And I think I can actually get banned from MC Market and Spigot for this, because it's technically leaking, I guess, since I'm not an owner on that server anymore. I was kind of mad at JD by this point, so I shouted at him to give me council access back. He kept on arguing that only devs should do in-game work, and that I was a slow worker, and that I should only work with a staff team. But still, I was a free worker, and I was still doing work, which made no sense to me. The truth was JD was just really impatient, and he just doesn't realize how long servers really take. Some servers it takes multiple months to set up. Like probably this server would have taken months to set up. Anyways, I finally convinced JD to give me council access. At this point, a decent amount of the active Emperor MC members started to notice my demotion and were confused. I also at this point gathered online Emperor MC staff and started a group DM. In this DM, we discussed leaving Emperor and making a new server without JD. I also mentioned the idea of me downloading the files from Skyblock on my computer and deleting the files from the server so JD would have to restart. Because if you think about it, all the work on the server was mine, so I could do anything I wanted with it. It makes sense. I was able to download the files, but I wasn't able to complete the second part. Someone in the group DM snitched on me, and because of that, JD got rid of my access and banned me from the server entirely. Which shows that some of the staff were just there to get attention from JD. After that, I got most of the Emperor MC staff to leave. I'm guessing JD got pissed that I made most of the staff leave because he told the rest of the remaining staff to block me, which most of them didn't. In fact, some of the remaining staff are giving me inside information about what JD has been saying about me. They are mostly lies, like saying that I did nothing for the server when I did literally everything. He also removed some staff that weren't even planning on leaving. The point and conclusion of everything I previously said in the video is that I did pretty much everything for JD, getting him a partnership with Pebble, doing all of his server work, and getting him a staff team for him just to throw me out like I did nothing. In simpler words, he used me. He also said that I didn't do anything for the server, which really pissed me off. If I hadn't came around, his server would still be called JD Land and it'd still be a janky ass survival server. JD also used other people. For example, this one web developer that has chosen to stay anonymous was supposed to be a paid worker by JD, but JD wasn't going to pay him, and the web developer thought he was going to get paid. Pretty much he was going to get scammed out of his work, and he's going to be used.
Well, I mean,
you're already going to be paying for his website development stuff.
I'm not paying him. I'm not paying him.
What about... Which really makes me mad. He actually was a really skilled web developer. He was gonna charge like $50 per hour, which made sense for all the work he was doing. He already had a job and everything. JD also used my friend Blackster22. He did work for JD and got thrown out by JD like he did nothing for him, just like I did. The bottom line is this: if you do work for JD, you're being used. He's not someone you want to work with or associate with. Also, he's really immature and doesn't know how to run a Minecraft server. And because of that, his server will go downhill. Also, Pebble, if you are watching this, I'm partnered with JD. If you stay partnered with him, your reputation will go down with him. I get that he might be getting you some money, but still, your reputation might be dragged to the dirt. That's all I really have. If anyone else has had a similar situation with JD, DM me about it. My Discord server is in the description. If you guys want to support me in this, please like and subscribe if you aren't already. Also guys, subscribe to Blackster22. He'll be making a similar video about JD. It's going to be going more in depth because he's actually known JD for longer than I have. So he'll have some missing stuff that, you know, I don't even have in my script. And I guess that's it. Also guys, before I leave off the video, I want to mention one of JD's admins. He's the most immature person I've ever seen. First of all, he leaked my IP on my community Discord by spamming it multiple times and adding me and saying, Bix's IP, Bix's IP. He just spammed it multiple times, so I banned him and deleted all the messages. So you know, you guys don't do any dumb shit. Also, he has hacked Ender Dragon's account. When he was spamming my community Discord chat, he showed me a conversation with me and Ender. He took a screenshot of Ender and I's conversation. So he got access to Ender Dragon's account. Also, when I messaged Ender Dragon, he did not sound normal. So I dragged quote unquote Ender Dragon into a call and I asked him a few questions that the real Ender Dragon would actually know. And he answered them incorrectly. Like, first of all, I asked him, what role do I have on Hypixel, or what rank do I have on Hypixel, which Ender knows this because I literally told him when I bought it. I actually have MVP plus, and he responded with VIP plus, which was a huge red flag. So, yeah, that was definitely a huge sign that Ender's gotten hacked. Also, he messaged Blackster saying, for real, what side are you on? And Ender said he was on JD's side, which Ender would never be on JD's side. Like, I've known Ender for almost 2 years, actually. He would not betray me just because of that. Also, Ender pretty much said, about what I was going to do was immature. And, because he said, I'm just going to put a... Okay guys, here's a screenshot up on screen. Pretty much, he said I was immature. He's never said that to me within the time I've known him. He's never said that. He also said VIP plus. He said that I have VIP plus rank on Hypixel. And the real Ender Dragon knows I have MVP plus. So it's not the real Ender Dragon, guys. SensiPots has hacked him. We really need to get this out here. We actually already do have Tenebris involved in this. After I post this exposed video, he will go through it. But, you know, everything he said about me trying to steal that, you know, what was paid, I'm the one who did all that stuff. Like, I didn't steal any maps or anything. Like, I don't know what he's thinking. Like, this SensiPots guy's, I guess, a little bit dangerous. He's able to steal your account and everything. But anyways, I will see you guys all later. Bye.